Namaste, good evening, and a very warm welcome to today's special prayer and meditation session. It's also a Diwali. Today is Naraka Chaturdashi right now, as per the calendar, and we know symbolically what does it mean and the story behind it. We will look beyond these symbolic meanings, and that's where this today's meditation and prayer will come. So let us begin with a moment of silence and invoking the God or our Master or the Supreme, whoever you believe, the highest. So I request you to gently close your eyes, make yourself comfortable in one posture, and silently going within, invoke the presence of your Master or the God or the Divine or Supreme, whatever name you call it. So you feel the presence around you and inside you. Or at least we aspire to feel that presence, to get into it, to build that connection. We aspire for that connection and keeping that connection into longer touch and a finer union as of now. We identify ourselves as a separate form made up of some letters of body, life, and mind. And this form we feel is separate, and it is not the form of divine. Even though we say it's all divine, all supreme, every form is supreme. It is He who has created all of that. It is she who has come in every aspect. So let us release and break this identification, this wrong identification, which creates a falsehood and the ego that I am. And I am this body. I am this life. I am this mind. All of this I am. All these forms also comes with its features and the world play performing many functions. Feeling with our narrow heart, looking from our closed windows, we feel limited, shut in this human frame. today is a day to break that frame, disassociate oneself from all those features, the one which we like and the one which we don't like. All the functions which gives us pleasure and pain, which makes us happy and sad. We distance ourselves from it. We release it and break this mold, this framework. What we can do is aspire for it and put some effort sincerely. We persevere towards it. But at the end, it needs to unite with the divine grace. The grace, the consciousness force, which moves all these elements, all these forms, using their features, making them do their functions. And being wise, we shift our identification with this physical form and name away from all the features and functions of this body, life, and mind. We make an attempt to identify, to associate, and to merge into the highest, supreme, the consciousness force. She governs it, she makes it, she destroys it in the material and universal form, sitting away in her transcendental place, the consciousness force. It's the prayer from the prayer and meditation by the mother. Whenever the awareness goes in any other directions and dimensions, we can bring it back inside the body. Moment that alertness and awareness comes, we can bring it back to our breath. July 19, 1914. O Lord, thou art the omnipotent master of thy own manifestation. Grant to these instruments that they may escape from frames too narrow, from limits too fixed and mediocre. All the riches of human possibility are needed to translate even one atom of thy infinite force. Open the doors that are closed. Make the sealed fountains spring forth, that the floods of thy eloquence, and thy beauty may overspread the world. Let there be amplitude and majesty, nobility and grace, charm and grandeur, variety and strength. For it is the will of the Lord to manifest. O my sweet Master, thou art the sovereign ruler of our destinies. Thou art the omnipotent Master of thy own manifestation. Thine is all this world, thine are all these creatures and all these atoms. Transfigure them, illumine. Transfigure them and illumine. We will be prayer for a few more seconds. Escaping from frames to narrow, from limits to fixed and medium. Somewhere we have accepted these human frames which is too narrow. This limits too fixed and mediocre. Let us aspire to escape from it and identify rightly. Become aware of things as they are. Play Mother's organ music from 21st of March 1954. We play one of the track of Aspiration of the Body for the Divine. And be open and receptive We prepare ourselves for the victory and for the celebration. Listen to some keywords before we close for today's session. We accept, first and foremost, this form which has been given by divine laws. This form, physical, the form and its emotional and energetic imprints, the form of our totally accepting it as it has come from divine, and it is divine itself. And we accept it fully, integrally, completely. We aspire to reject all impurities and falsehood from these forms, its various features and functions. So much so that consciousness flows, the divine Shakti, Jagdamba, can directly work upon it, transfigure it, and ultimately make a divine form. With this aspiration in a collective prayer of complete acceptance of the form which is there right now and all its features, functions, and at the same time aspiring for the higher, for the deeper, for the inmost. Thank you for being with us today. You can continue being in silence for a few more minutes. You can write in your journal, you can draw. If you have a time right now or later on, or tomorrow morning when you wake up, may this form fully express in total freedom the truth, the light. And may that become our true blissful Diwali. Thank you. Iti Shubham.